Do 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 do. Yo 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 yo. What's up? What's up? What up? Let's see. How many of these do I gotta take? One. Fuck it, I'll take two. Nothing like a little arginine before your workout. Have to. What up, Shandy? I've got to prepare for my comedy store set tonight. There's the added pressure of some Los Angeles Kings coming to see me. So I got to be on my toes, my tippy toes. Yes, it's Sunday for you. What up, Round Eyes? Welcome. This will be about a 45-minute stream. I got to get to the Gold's Gym around 6 o'clock. So, and then I'll come home. I'll take a little nap. And then we'll take care of business later on tonight. You love the piazzas. It's all right. I'm not. I have no interest in the fight. I'm a heavyweight guy. So, but I guess I get Netflix. You know, that's the one thing I do like about Netflix. The boxing on Netflix is, if you subscribe to it, you get the fight for free, I guess. It's all good. It's all good. Is there a UFC thing tonight too? I saw a couple good hockey fights. The LA Kings and the Sharks played a rookie tournament today. And I think tomorrow the Kings play the Ducks rookies. So there's always a couple good scraps in there. So, who is that behind you? It's the boogeyman. Are you a troll, Brandon Phillips? Are you coming in hot? I hope you're not. But it's okay. We had a lot of trolls in the last couple streams. Okay, I mean, it's all good. We welcome the trolls in here. I'm one of the few comics who engages with the trolls. But that's okay. We can talk about sports. We can talk about pro wrestling. We can talk about what's going on in the world. Earl, do you the cold? I like the sauna. The cold plunge is just too much for me. I don't know what you were saying about the Brennan chats. Message hell for review. Oh boy. Here we go. Yes, that's a fact. Illuminati. I know, but it's too much for me. The the cold plunge, but it does feel good once you get used to it. I do like it. I'm down if you're down with anything, Mark Ruffalo. I know what I'm down with is you not using all caps. Michaela, what up? We don't get to see Michaela. What up, hail damage? Good to see you. Well, Dash the Blaze. Only one person can do all caps, and his name is Chicken Man Brennan. I mean, I get Kevin. I've never been to a college football game, so you'd think I would, living in the '80s and '90s with UCLA and USC. Hell, even University of Northridge had some. I think they had like one famous quarterback. I don't think KB fears me. I think it's. I think KB respects me. Not even necessarily as a comic per se, but I don't take any shit from anybody, him included. So that's kind of my jam. I'm not sure what that means, Greg. Your sense of humor, I'm lost. Rubber Chick's another sold out firehouse. Not sure what that means either. But welcome to the Earl world. This is like Saturday afternoon. We got college football. We got preseason hockey just around the corner. Does anyone know with the NFL package on YouTube? I don't want the whole package. I just want to watch Steeler games. I'm not stoned. Everyone thinks I am. I'm not Bob Levy. That's a fact, Jack. If I was, I'd be on about my 7th cigarette by now. But I like Bob. Me and Bob are cool. Oh, okay. I would say I do not have any Bob Levy stories, to be honest with you. I was an LA T-Birds fan. You know, Skinny Gwen Miller, the Guatemalan Flyer, Ralphie Valadares, and who else? Big John Hall was the coach. Yeah, I mean, Bob loves his wives. He loves his ladies. But that's fine, you know. I've certainly had, I've never been married, had a fiance, but I've certainly had 7 girlfriends, that's for sure. That's a fact, Jack. And where are they now? They ain't living in a nice condo in West Hollywood, that's for sure. Probably scrubbing pennies together to make their monthly nut. Sorry, I came in a little hot there. You guys get me going sometimes. I think you do it on purpose. You want to see me. You're positioning me to be the new Kevin Brennan. But I don't do that type of humor. I mean, I've actually never met Bob, to be honest with you, so I don't know why he would be mean to you. I'm trying to think of the women. There was the black girl, I think she was number 6, Skinny Gwen Miller. And then I remember there was a hot blonde, I forget her name. And then the dudes were the Guatemalan Flyer, Ralphie Valadares. And I think Jackson, a black dude, Jackson. I bet she does. I bet she does. But I forget the blonde's name. She was like the baby face. She'd always be the one that And then Danny Riley, he's like the big number 5 Irish guy. Um, so, do you want some night tickles? Yeah, we don't do that type of gay humor in here. Hulk Hogan sites. We don't. This is you're gonna have to go to a Ray DeVito stream for that. And this shows you what a great guy I am. I also tell you who else is live, so you can go to their stream if you don't find me particularly funny, which I'm sure some of you don't, and that's fine. We got Felicia Gillespie streaming right now. We got, I believe, Doom just put out a clip. Play a clip. And yeah, so you have plenty of streaming options for you to enjoy. And if you don't find Earl Skakel funny, you know, I love you all. You guys are okay in my book. Good evening, Ed Spacer Coalition. Greg Bizanet, the Prince of Pound. I used to see him play jazz on Sunday nights. I think it was at not a dive bar, but like a DL bar on Ventura and like Sepulveda. I don't really watch boxing anymore. I'm a heavyweight guy, so I don't really care. I like the heavyweights, man, but I couldn't even name you. I could name you Wilder, Johnson, and Andy Ruiz still fight. And then there was that one Mexican dude. He was kind of like the Mexican Tex Cobb, Areola, Tony, Aorta, or something. So I know nothing about Canelo's opponent. Like, I'm talking nothing. So, sorry if you tuned in for my fight predictions, but I don't have one. So, message held for review. These are always fun. I got a heavyweight in my pants for you, and that's not what I've heard, man. I heard, Garnett, your dick is so small it could fuck a Cheerio and have an inch to spare. Ooh. Ooh. I love Greg Bizanet. He doesn't get the credit for being a great drummer because, he wore like the body glove outfits with David Lee Roth and stuff. But and his brother's a great bass player, but his brother in the David Lee Roth band had to follow Billy Sheehan. I mean, you talk about following the black guy in a gangbang. Yeah, I mean Tyson Fury. Does he fight anymore? I thought he was kind of retired. So, that just goes to show you how little I know about heavyweight boxing. I don't even know if Fury fights anymore. I mean, I really did grow up in the best era. You had a prime Ali, you had a prime Frazier, a prime Foreman, and then that second tier below them, they would have been champions in any other era. You had a prime Ken Norton, a prime Ron Lyle, Jimmy Smith, John Tate, Jimmy Young, Quarry, Ernie Shavers. And then you kind of went into the 80s with Larry Holmes. The problem with Larry Holmes is he just had no one to fight. His biggest opponents were like Bone Crusher Smith and Pinklin Thomas. You look like Tom Papa. I've never heard that before. I've heard Phil Hartman, John Cena for some reason. I get John Cena a lot. I loved Larry Holmes. He just had no one to fight. Peter Chicken Man Brennan. who you got to witness Bushman versus Josh Martin. No, it was not Bushman. It was Boom Shakalaka. I was in Josh Martin's. No, I was in Boone Shakalaka's corner with Jason Tebow, and we. You're 0 for 2, Garnett. We have an 0 for 3 rule in here. I mean, I heard you couldn't get laid in a monkey whorehouse with a fistful of bananas. What up? Happy Saturday, DBSH. I'm about to go to Gold's Gym in the Beverly Center and lift some heavy gear, babies. So, and then we'll come back and do a live, I don't know, about 8 p.m., 9 p.m. my time. I actually have shit to do, you heathens. So maybe I'll just do a 20-minute stream. You know, a little tasty. It's like a preview. Hit the like and subscribe button, you bastards. And we will reconvene. No, I don't drink at all. T-Ray. We're going to call you T-Ray. I'm straight edge. Never had a drink in my life. So great. Now what am I going to do? I don't know. Beat off. You know, nothing beats a good beat off session. To be honest with you. Water. It's health. Okay. No way you bring up KB if you see, and well, you know, you're supposed to get, you know, Chicken Man, I'm going to call you out. You talk a big game. You were supposed to get me an MLC t-shirt to wear on stage and maybe be caught in a picture with Neil. That would be your super chat. You know, that's what about, what, you go on Melton's side, doesn't he have KB merchandise still in the clearance bin? I mean, I heard MLC shirts sold about as well as a Trickster album in 2025. Hey-o. Hey-o. MK, you're all over the board right now. Comp USA, damn. I used to go there. Where was that? On Sepulveda and I think Jefferson or Washington. I went there a lot. So, you know, the good old days. But stores like that, they don't make any fucking money anymore, man. You know, people buy online. No, it wasn't Sepulveda and La Brea. What up, Ross? It was, for me, it was Sepulveda and La Brea. That's not possible. What the fuck? It's like, hey, meet me on the corner of Pico and Olympic. Hey-o. You know the chat's dying when you're doing Google Earth jokes. Yeah, fuck if I know either, bro. You're smoking that hippie lettuce right now. Your forehead has gotten bigger. Is there a reason for that? No, not really. Boar's the same size it's ever been. I'd love to see what you look like, Bear. You could probably make a train take a dirt road. I mean, you guys coming in here criticizing my looks. Shit. I mean, but welcome to the stream. Santa Monica and Rampart. I'm good on that intersection. That's the VFW, very few whites, if you know what I'm saying. Didn't catch much, but it was great to see you liven up MLC. You are consistently a fantastic guest. Yeah, I mean, I had a good time, you know. I mean, I think Melton did have a, well, that I don't know about. You'd have to ask him or Kevin Brennan that business question, but I'm not sure. When you, all right, what are you, Shaquille O'Neal? When you bout to get Charlie Kirk? All you people coming in here making fun of my looks, I guarantee you I've gotten more pussy than everyone in this stream put together. Well, maybe with the exception of the Chicken Man. I mean, I know he's a ladies' man. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about KB and Melton's business. Yeah, I mean, I don't go on MLC a lot just because I don't care to talk about Felicia and Carmack or, you know, whoever Brennan is feuding with that week. But I do, well, I think the Diddy parties are no more, if you know what I'm saying. Um, we can talk a little bit of Dabbleverse. I mean, since this is a shorter stream, we can dabble in the Dabbleverse. Oh, I think I've heard of that one, TV. In all seriousness, so yeah, I mean, I don't know if Neil Brennan is there tonight. I'm at the Comedy Store, closing out the main room around midnight. I've got some LA Kings coming in the house because I believe training camp starts toward the end of the week. So, what up, Hi Fi Protege? Or is it Protege? Kings are looking good, although Corey Perry, their big acquisition over the summer, unfortunately injured his knee yesterday on the ice. Or was it Thursday? And then had to have surgery yesterday. So that's not good because he is 40 years old. Yes, I do remember Dinah's. I'm not really in that area that much. Does Steel Toe have super tips? No, I don't know. I don't really watch Steel Toe anymore. I used to, but I just got sick of the begging for money. I just can't. I can't. It's not funny to me in any capacity. Dabbleverse is for the broken. It's not funny. It's not interesting. Poor old Pat is getting sucked in, and it hurts to watch. Yeah, it's so repetitive that I'll watch MLC a little bit. I'll watch Melton a little bit. Win by two a little bit. I mean, I watch this stuff. I just don't want to talk about it. Not to throw any shade, but two millionaires didn't leave. Wait, what? Hold on here. Not to throw any shade, but two millionaires don't leave in Canoga Park, right? Are you, who's that? Does Dexter Manley have your account? Um, do millionaires live in Canoga Park? I mean, I'm sure there's one or two. I don't know who that is, Bear, to be honest with you. So, um, I don't watch stand up comedy. So if he's a big comic, that's probably why I don't know who he is. I just don't. Um, it's not for me, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm trying to stream at least once a day. I mean, this would be my second stream today. I mean, I have noticed it's helped me a little bit, but it's yes, you can't go wrong with a Dexter Manley reference. I was struggling a little bit when I was on Adam Carolla, and then I dropped a Dexter Manley reference, and we got along just fine after that. So, I mean, that's crazy to me that a guy got into the NFL and couldn't read. But that was the 80s, though. That shit would never fly today. You would never have someone pass a college program and not read. If you own a house in Canoga Park, I mean, there are some like my condo, I could probably get between 1 and 1.1 for it. In Canoga Park, I wouldn't say I could get a mansion, but I could get a very nice modern house for it. But then you have to live in Canoga Park, which, it's not really, as someone who used to do the Canoga Park Bowl every Tuesday night, I don't want to live in Canoga Park. No offense. I mean, I'm sure there's a TV movie being made as we speak. I mean, they really move on those things when they sense tragedy, and views can be exploited from it. So I don't know who Wildfire is, Kip Smith. So I would say Lifetime probably will do it. Although there's not too many movies of the week or biopics about political figures because you got to figure half the people aren't going to watch it. So maybe a documentary. I would say Netflix probably is already working on a documentary. I mean, it's no joke. So a pony. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I don't do long streams. I mean, my streams are literally maybe a little over an hour. So, and I think that's what is cool about my stream is that I don't clip people, I don't snipe people, I don't really engage in Dabbleverse talk. Um, so I do it. Oh, I don't get the reference, to be honest with you. I'm a little, the Red Bar 10-hour stream once monthly pays off. Well, Red Bar's perfected the art of the 10-hour stream. I mean, his Kill Tony documentary, I think with all the stops and starts, was like 4.5 hours or something. I mean, it was bonkers. I mean, I'm at almost a half hour and I'm going, okay, I've done enough. Are you interested in seeing the new Spinal Tap movie? Not really. You'd think I would, given the music I like, but I didn't even see the Naked Gun movie in the theater, and I thought I would. I don't know. I mean, Netflix and Paramount Plus and Hulu and Amazon, they've really ruined my desire to drive to a theater, park, sit through 30 minutes of previews. I just, it's crazy because I used to love going to movies, but not so much anymore, unfortunately. So we got 3 more minutes, guys. We're doing a baby half-hour stream. And then we'll come back and do an hour stream later on this evening. This was just, a little tasty for you guys. So if we have anyone new in the stream, please hit the like and subscription button. That helps me out. And did you go to Laurel Canyon Drive-In? I think I did. Well, yeah, that's the thing, when you do these. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, there are some parts in the hills of Canoga Park that are nice, but like for example, where Canoga Bowl was, I mean, there's literally a murder in the parking lot. So I lied, Kip. I'll make up the extra 15 minutes tonight. We'll have a gale time tonight. There's some really nice homes in Encino for around $1 million. I almost bought one about a year ago. I looked at a home in Encino, and what was appealing to me was the house to my right, a sheriff lived in, and I think like 6 houses down, there was a CHP officer. So I did feel a little more, that'd be cool to live next to a sheriff. I mean, I'm sure there's no bullshit. I am playing NCAA college football. I think this season I'm 5-1 with the Akron Zips. But it's very hard and frustrating because I never get good recruits. I mean, I got my first 5-star recruit this off season, so that was a good sign. It's a white linebacker, of course. I'm never going to get like the black running back. I mean, come on. So 1 more minute, guys, and then we'll convene later this evening. Yeah, thank you very much. I mean, I miss Roddy a lot. He's a good friend of mine. I miss him. He was very good to me, and I think I was good to him. So we just had good chemistry. And to be honest with you, I think he liked the fact that I would say anything, so he could be the good guy for once. I think the last movie I went to, Grange, was Alien. What was it? It was in theaters a year ago, so I took this girl who I was dating because I had never seen Alien in a theater, and it was awesome, man. I thought it was neat to see a movie I've seen 100 times on TV in a huge theater. So you're gonna hire local comic Ray DeVito, Chad Zumock to give your team a motivation speech. We don't mention those guys' names in this stream. This is unless Doom is in here. Doom, are you in here? Paging Doom, paging Doom. I got into trouble for Doom's clip of me in my Hinchcliffe kicking under the table story. I had someone from Austin call me. It wasn't Tony, but Doom's reach is here, there, and everywhere. So I will see you guys in about 2 to 3 hours. I love you all. Let's make tonight's stream a real heavyweight banger. Earl Skakel, over and out. And no, Red Band did not call me, but someone big in the Austin scene asked me to see if I could get that clip taken down. Like, you don't want to mess with Doom. Doom.